the truth, you got one choice. Straight from the source, the real viewpoint. It's the player's voice. I'ma say how it is. It's the player's voice.
We're here with 4 of the Washington Mystics' finest and Maryland and Duke alumni. Start with Lindsay Harding. How you doing?
I'm good.
Monique Currie, 3rd leading scorer in Duke history.
What's up? Yeah.
Lamont Jordan, all-time leading rusher of Maryland.
Sure.
Marissa Coleman, 2nd pick. Crystal Langhorne, owns every Maryland record days, just about. Start with Lamont. You're the oddball here. We all know what they're here for. What's your connection to women's basketball and this Mystics team?
Well, I started back in '94. Was the first time I actually watched a women's college game when La Tech and UNC played. When Charlotte hit the big shot. When I was in high school, I was a women's basketball manager. So ever since high school, I've been following women's basketball. The Mystics, when Shamika was here, I followed them, but I was a Liberty fan. I like Teaspoon. But this Mystics team got my girls right here to my right, arch enemy to my left. So I just love women's basketball, and I like this Mystics team.
Okay, let's go ahead. You guys obviously all played against each other in that national championship game in 2006. Since I got 2 Dukies here, I want to ask you, we have 4 Terps, including myself here. At our orientation, freshman year, we're always taught to hate Duke. Do you guys even care about Maryland down there at Duke, or are you guys just more worried about UNC?
It's UNC. Yeah, UNC are our rivals, but somewhere along the line, Maryland is looking for a challenge, so they wanted Duke to be their rivals, but really we hate Carolina. We're taught to hate Carolina when we...
So we're not even on your radar?
No.
We got you in our bookstore and everything. I mean, they hand out red shirts with F Duke on them from right from the jump. Monique, how does a Maryland girl end up at Duke?
Well, when I was coming out of high school, Maryland wasn't that good, so I did look at them, but I wanted to get away from home, and Duke wasn't too far, and they were an established program, and they had some good players, and it's a good school, so I had to go there. It's a good school too. It's not as good as Duke though.
Do you girls, how often do you guys rub it in their face about the national championship win?
Not too much. I mean, we don't talk about that. Not too often. Maybe once in a while we'll joke, but we kind of leave it alone. It's kind of sensitive.
Yeah, it is sensitive.
So we don't really talk about it too much.
Ever wear your rings around them?
No, the rings at home in safekeeping. They probably take them from us or something. So I wouldn't trust them around them.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about that game there. Just try to rehash it a little bit, see what you guys think about it. You don't remember?
Lindsay, you don't remember?
I don't remember like
Lindsay,
in detail.
you don't remember?
In detail, I really don't remember.
Well, we're about to refresh your memory a little bit.
When you were doing this, I'm like...
What were you guys thinking going into the game from the Duke side? What were you guys thinking? You'd already beaten Maryland twice in the regular season. What were you guys, Monique, it was your last game of your college career. What were your thoughts going into that game?
I was just happy they beat Carolina because I didn't want to play Carolina. So I knew we could beat them.
Right.
So I said we got our championship. I was tired of seeing a little ladder, but yeah, I was pretty confident that we would win. We should have won though.
You should have won?
Yeah.
How about yourself, Lindsay?
I think I was really just excited to get to the championship game. Coming into Duke, trying to make a difference and change. Didn't think I would ever get the opportunity to get that far. But going into Maryland, we knew it was going to be hard because, we beat them 3 times before. They weren't easy ones. But
did you say something, Marissa?
I just said they beat us twice.
Okay.
We beat us in ACC tournament.
Right, I thought so.
But I think I was more just excited to be there.
And what about yourselves? Marissa, you were a freshman at the time.
I think we were all just excited to be there because we were all freshmen and sophomores, made it to the Final Four, let alone the national championship game. So we were just excited. I think we went in. If we win, we win, type thing. We came out with the victory. What
were you thinking going in, knowing you have to guard Monique, one of the most established players in ACC history at the time?
At that point, we played her 3 times, so I was familiar with her. But she was, a great player then. She still is. So I knew it was going to be a tough matchup. And her being a senior in her last game, I knew she was going to go all out.
Crystal?
My thoughts on the game? I was just excited too. I mean, a lot of people didn't think we were going to be there, and we were just so young, and we were just playing free. Like, we could just play however we wanted to play, and we were just really excited to be there.
Lamont, you actually had I don't think people understand how much of a fan you were. Your schedule was, you actually followed every single game. You flew to camp, Went to practice that day, left, flew to Albuquerque, New Mexico, watched the game, left in the morning, went to practice, and flew back for the next game. And just kept flying everywhere.
Kept flying, and I got the ring for it. It all worked it in, so.
What were your thoughts when you got to Boston finally?
First out, it was cold. You were there with me. It was cold, and I was just, I felt great energy. I remember my.
It was actually 70 the first day.
No.
It was 70 because I got on a flight with a t-shirt and then we left, and it was snowing when we left.
You're right.
Am I right? Like it was, well, you guys don't remember. It was warm, and then it was snow. It was snowing the day after.
Yeah.
You got drafted the next day.
I just felt a lot of energy, and I was excited. I knew that the girls had a big task ahead of them, but the fact that they were playing in the Final Four, 3 teams from the ACC are representing the Final Four, I couldn't ask for anything more.
Talk about, let's go into halftime down. Maryland's down 13. You guys are up. What's going on in your locker room?
That's where everyone was saying, like, I just remember what I was saying, mostly just like stay focused, keep playing, keep talking. Everybody was just really loud. Like, I just remember everyone was just really loud and just excited. I don't know exactly what everyone was saying.
Right. Not what they said.
No, but you know what I'm saying. When you're excited because you came out and you played the first half really well. And everyone was just excited.
Marissa, you actually struggled in the first half. You had 2 points going into the halftime. What was going on in the Maryland locker room?
I remember exactly what happened. I remember our coach Freeze lied to us. She was like, the Duke players were like, it's over, cheering like they won, like just hyping us up. So we were all getting mad. And I remember like it wasn't true once we found out we talked to Abby about Abby Wayner, and she didn't say that, but we were all so hyped, like, man, they think they won already, yada yada yada. We gotta come out, and that's how our halftime went. It was smart of Coach B to do that though, because we were all ready to go.
What did you do different in the second half, Marissa?
I think I just had freshman nerves that first half. National championship game, and I think that's all it is. I think second half we all just relaxed. I think we all played very, very tense that first half. Second half, it was the last game of the season. We had nothing else to save it for, so we just went out and played.
What were you thinking at halftime, Lamont?
I was just like, wow.
Came all the way here for this. I think that's what the quote that you said.
That's exactly what happened. I said I came all the way out here for this, and I was like, wow. And then I just sat back and was like, all right, well, we got another half to go. Went and got some popcorn, took a lap, and just came back and said, all right, let's go.
The game starts to unfold. Maryland, you guys score some buckets, work your way back into the game. I think Shea had some real big buckets coming down the stretch. That last play there, Chrissy gets the ball. Allison Bales, 6'18", whatever she is, 6 foot. She's 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, that's about right.
What's going through your head when Chrissy catches that basketball?
Thanks for leaving.
I wasn't over there. I know Jessica Foley and Allison were switching, and Allison was on her way out, and Christy made a big shot. So now every time I see Christy, when she misses a shot, I just think, why can't she miss it? Of all the shots, so.
She gonna miss the one.
But we did have another chance because I remember taking it out and I gave it to Lindsay, and Lindsay went down, shot the ball she missed, so then we went to overtime.
She barely missed.
Yeah, I was holding my breath.
Yeah.
I think it hit the rim. That barely missed. What were you guys thinking when you saw Christy with the ball?
Shit, the play was for Marissa. It wasn't before Christy.
Yeah, we couldn't run the play right. We didn't run the play right. It was supposed to be like a fade screen for me, but Christy got it. I mean, I'm happy with it. It all worked out.
So now we end regulation. Chrissy hits the shot that we've all seen. It actually was on SportsCenter for 1 whole year straight. The introduction. What did you think when you see that and you watch SportsCenter and you just see that shot? Hurt?
It was on the front of our newspaper, I think.